Angie, I saw your video on autism and you were describing your son. My name's Dr. Anthony Raimundo. I'm a life coach and consultant, and for most of my career I was a teacher, special ed teacher. I dealt with children with all types of learning disabilities, emotional disorders, behavioral disorders, and I found a number of things. Number one, now you said your son is only 5 years old, but I noticed that in school systems, for example, those children that might be a little more difficult for a teacher to educate find themselves suddenly becoming evaluated as for special education in order to move them out of the general population. As a special ed teacher, I was doing just the opposite. I found that a lot of the students who were classified under my tutelage were becoming declassified and returning back to the classroom. Because you see, it seems that in education, in the school systems, because of the laws that are written, federal laws about special ed and special ed children, there's schools have to find kids that fit in those categories. And that can easily be done because children are children. Now, listening to you speak, with all the positive things that are going on in your child's life, and with your relationship with your child, how he wants to be hugged and kissed and coddled and so on and so forth, I don't see that as a abnormal behavior of any type. From your video, I didn't hear anything that would want me to label him with any form of label other than that he's bright, that he seems to be very loving. I don't know what else he's been doing. I would love to see a video of him in action, but from what you're saying, I wouldn't use that label at all. And I certainly wouldn't want your child to be classified and put in a special ed environment in school because someone down the road had labeled him with autism. Like I said, I've seen a lot of kids become evaluated and labeled and put into special ed environments. And what that does is, number one, it destroys their self-esteem. They begin to believe the label that they have. They begin to act on that label, and they become less motivated and less likely to achieve greatness. Like I said, my name is Dr. Anthony Raimundo. I'm the author of the book Return to Eden. I'm a life coach. I've been a teacher, special ed teacher, and my book and my philosophy is about how to achieve greatness. And we don't achieve greatness by looking at the negatives. We achieve greatness by focusing on the positive and those things that children can do well. Whatever it is that your child does that does extremely well, and he's brilliant at it, encourage it, praise it, and do all those things, because as far as I'm concerned, the whole entire planet, most of the people on it, are not normal. We all have faults. We're human beings, and if we could label every single person with something or some type of label, and that's negative. We all have faults. And as long as your son is performing well, and I didn't hear anything that was really negative, please, I wouldn't use that label at all. And God bless you and your family and your child, your son, please, if you like, check out my book. Check Return to Eden, Escape Armageddon. My website is Accelerating Evolution LLC. As you can see, I'm interested in accelerating learning and evolving of the human spirit of the human being. I focus on the positive. Check out my website. I have another website. It's dranthonyraymundo.com. And there's many videos and exercises and meditations here on YouTube. And God bless you and your family. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.